Hey there, I'm meteorologist Jeff Jamison here in the CBS 11 newsroom, kind of updating you on what's going on with our little bit of freezing drizzle, freezing rain we had earlier this morning in our northern counties, and then there's a slight chance of a few flurries later on this evening. So let's update and see what's going on at this point. You can see that we're still dealing with an iced over lens on our tower cam out of Fort Worth. This tower cam, of course, is several hundred feet in the air, so you would expect that higher up in the atmosphere you go, you would have temperatures well below freezing. A little bit of that freezing drizzle and freezing rain we had earlier has still attached itself to the lens here, even at the noon hour. But things are getting a little bit better on our tower cam here out of Dallas. You can see the ice we had there is either sublimating, which means it's basically going from ice to water vapor, or maybe melting just a little bit. Temperatures in Dallas right now right at freezing at 32. Have not had any problems on the roadways this morning or this afternoon. Not expecting any either. We've had a couple of slick spots on some of those bridges and overpasses in our northern counties, but overall we're beginning to dry out just a bit. Now let me show you some other photos that we have. I'll take you from this photo from other parts of the country. This is out of, I believe this is Alabama. Yeah, this is Alabama, northern Alabama. You can see the icicles hanging off the bird feeder there. And then this one's very impressive, out of Long Island. Frozen waves there in Long Island Sound. We're looking at a temperature of only 4 degrees. It's feeling like it's 23 degrees below zero. So as cold as it is here, it could obviously be a lot worse. And so we're definitely colder today than we were the past couple of days when temperatures were in the 70s. Let me show you what's going on temperature-wise across the area. This is the noon hour. You can see right at freezing in most of the Metroplex. You go up towards Sanger and Decatur, you can see their temperatures are in the upper 20s, but we're slowly drying out. So we're not looking at any more significant precipitation for today in the Metroplex or points to the north and west. Maybe just a spritz or two of drizzle occasionally, but you can see here on the North Texas view that most of the rain is now pushing into the southeastern parts of North Texas. Temperatures are above freezing down here, so it should stay just basically a light rain south and east in the Metroplex for the remainder of the afternoon. Now here's what's going on the satellite picture. You can see that we're looking at some rain pushing away from west to east, and this is the system that moved through our area earlier this morning. I'll pause this and advance it to now. So here's the current frame. It's been a big mess. I showed you that photo in Alabama. It's been a big mess up in Kentucky, Tennessee. They're expecting snowfall totals up in some areas of Kentucky and Tennessee to approach a foot of snow. Now you go back up. Now, let me show you the system that's coming our way. It's right now moving through Colorado. So there's not much to it right now. You see a little bit of snow over the Denver area. This system is going to be diving south and then moving into our area later tonight into early tomorrow morning. Now, as the system moves our way, our atmosphere is really beginning to dry out. So this system is not really well timed for us to bring us a whole lot of snow. So right now we're expecting probably to see maybe a few flurries. Let me show you a couple of computer models that we look at. One of them here is the Texas Tech computer model that we look at. It's a fairly reliable model, and so let me kind of step you through what's going on here. So this is late tonight. This is about 9 o'clock tonight, and you notice that nothing's going on in North Texas at 9 o'clock tonight. And even as we advance it a few hours, this is 1 o'clock in the morning, still nothing going on in the Metroplex. But you see out here in New Mexico and West Texas, we're beginning to see some of that snow beginning to work in from Colorado. Now as we go all the way to tomorrow morning just before sunrise, so this is going to be around 5 or 6 in the morning, you notice that that area of snow weakens quite a bit. We might have a couple of flurries in our far western counties coming up tomorrow morning, but right now it doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal. Let me show you another one of our computer models, the European, which you hear us talk about quite a bit. Step back in time. Here, first of all, is what's going on right now. So up in Colorado, you see the snow, and of course what we have right now, mostly light rain, and then all that changes over to ice and snow as you get up in Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky. It's just a big mess up there. As I advance this through time, first of all, this is midnight, so now you see the snow out here moving out of Colorado into New Mexico and West Texas, and I'm going to advance it 6 more hours. This is tomorrow morning around sunrise, you see there's the center of the snow is over here in West Texas, and if we see anything, we're going to be on the far eastern periphery of this little snow area. And again, I think this is spelling just a few flurries. None of the computer models that we've been looking at today are indicating anything heavy in terms of snow. And then by the time we get to noon tomorrow, all of that just evaporates. So that system, as it's moving in, just has so much dry air that it's not going to be able to work with a whole lot to give us much in the way of snowfall. So maybe a few flurries. I'll go back to the graphics here and kind of give an idea of what we're expecting. So this is overnight tonight into Tuesday morning. A little bit of light snow possible in our far western counties. Now, we might see a few flurries in the Metroplex tomorrow morning, with the slightly better chance of seeing maybe a dusting to a half an inch out toward Graham and Breckenridge. I think if we see a half an inch of snow, that's going to be on the higher end of things. I think most everybody in North Texas will just see a few flurries. So that means little or no impact in terms of travel. We might have a few snowflakes on someone's car parked out in the driveway overnight or on a rooftop here and there. But right now, as we're recording this early afternoon on Monday, it doesn't look like we're going to have a big deal winter storm overnight tonight. But we'll keep following things. A lot of the new information is coming in this afternoon, and we'll be able to update you completely on TV, CBS 11 News at 4, here in just a few more hours. In the meantime, hope you have a great day.